Southern Poverty Law Center lays off employees amid restructuring. The Southern Poverty Law Center, a legal and advocacy group, is laying off employees. Why would they need to do that? Because apparently they've got 160 million in offshore accounts. So Southern Poverty Law Center used to be something reputable decades ago. Now it's just simply a fundraising organization using fear, essentially, and operating as an arm of the Democrat Party. So they create all these lists and they smear people, some of them genuinely, extremist. A lot of them, the genuine extremist ones, you probably never heard of them. So mostly they do their fundraising off smearing just regular people. Let's go to here. So that's Stephen Miller. Who's Stephen Miller? He was American political advisor who served as senior advisor for policy and White House director of speechwriting. Stephen Miller. So here's the SPLC extremist files. Who have they got? Stephen Miller. Worked for Trump. Extremist files. Extremists in the U.S. come in many different forms. White nationalists, anti-LGBTQ zealots, racist skinheads, and neo-Confederates, and more. And they got Stephen Miller there. Southern Poverty Law Center apologized and agreed Monday to a settlement of $3.375 million to Majid Nawaz's Quilliam Foundation after admitting to falsely labeling his advocacy organization as extremist. How about that? That's from 2018, from Newsweek. So they've lied and they've had to pay up because they've lied. Let's take a look at what else we got here. Hate Watch. What's in that? Oh, of course, we got Alex Jones in there. Blah, blah, blah. Christian supremacy. You know what you never see in this? You never see anything about, I don't know, the summer of love. Of a summer of arson and burning, of arson and looting and murder and assault. Apparently not extremism. You don't see any left-wing extremism in this for some reason. You never do. They don't have anything about, the people that were out on October 7th last year celebrating while the bodies were still warm. Nothing about that. Nothing about the people marching in support of Hamas, which is an actual terror organization, actual extremist organization. Never see anything about that. Let's see. Extremist files. Individual profiles. Look at that. Jack Posobiec, that extremist Jack Posobiec. How about that? Individual profiles. I mean, when you've got Jack Posobiec as an extremist, okay, you're just lying to everybody. You're just full of shit. You're just liars. You're just scam artists at that point. You're just grifters. I mean, come on. Yeah, he's not a quote unquote liberal, but he's not an extremist. He hardly harbors extremist views. In fact, if you look at most of his views, they're probably more popular than the views of the SPLC. Hardly extremist. They're laying off employees amid restructuring, even though they got 160 million in offshore accounts. Very interesting. Southern Poverty Law Center, a legal and advocacy group, a smear group, is laying off more than 60 employees, the union representing workers said Thursday. You see what it's all really about, right? It's just about money and maximizing it. Just about money and maximizing it. That's all. Years of turmoil at the organization, including the dismissal of its founder in 2019, a leadership change, and the bringing in of an outside group to review workplace practices. Do you know why the founder was dismissed in 2019? For racism. He did a racism. They had to get rid of him at the SPLC, the founder of it. It is all just such a clown car. Candle Monkey says, why does it seem like actual extremist organizations don't get labeled as extremist? For political reasons is the reason why. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.